I just wanted to quickly record this video because we had the question come up in our weekly call, in a Monday call, and that is, how do I actually message our customers with a standalone email? So we're not talking about automations, but in general, you notice there is maybe someone about to purchase and they dropped out. How can we actually reach out to them? And for this, we want to use Shopify's own email app. You can find it now under apps. It should be pre-installed with all the new stores. If you're not seeing it, you can download it from the actual Shopify app store, but you want to click into email. And then this is going to bring up this view with this button, automation. Just a quick difference. Automation just means we can set up custom rules that if a customer or a visitor goes through certain behavior, we want to send certain emails. Most famous one is probably going to be the abandoned cart or abandoned checkout email, or just like a thank you automation after purchasing. But in this case, what we want to do is we want to create a campaign. Then in this case, you can obviously use any templates, they work. I'm a big fan of just the blank template because that gets people to read and also click the buttons. We don't want to overwhelm them with too much. So I usually recommend using the blank template. This is what you will see. This obviously will be your logo. Then click select. This is just going to bring up the template. In terms of editing, this is how it works. Very similar to the customizer. We have text for text elements. We have the buttons. We have images. So you just select whatever you want to add, and then you can add it here at the test message. We can obviously change a little bit here. We can add new blocks to it. We can add a section. But then the most important part is now, who are we going to send this to? And for this, now it's just saying all subscribers. If we want to have super targeted messages, obviously all subscribers works great. If you just want to send out maybe a discount notification, or you have a new collection, or you have a new product you want to announce, then just send it to all subscribers. For our case, I just want to show you how you can be more specific about this. And when you click on this little arrow, it's going to bring up the selection, and these are what's called segments. And segments just means subsets of all subscribers. So all subscribers is the default that gets sent out to everyone, obviously. But sometimes we just don't want to send it out to everyone, but we want to target maybe people that have spent more than $1,000 with us, for example, or people that have purchased within the last 3 months. Like, there's always things coming up, and you just want to be more specific about it. In that case, we want to open up the segment page at the bottom. There's two ways to get there. Obviously, you can do it like this, or you can just go by clicking on customers and then segments. And it's going to bring up your entire customer list, and then this beautiful field up here. And it looks a little bit overwhelming because you can actually start typing, and almost, if you're from the programming world, it reminds you a lot like SQL, where you can actually filter by it. But you can just use a template as well. So what you can do is you can click on this template button, and then this is going to bring up everything that Shopify has to offer. What we just did in the call, we just said we want to re-engage customers that spent over a certain amount, but they haven't purchased with us in, let's say, the last 12 months. Then just use these templates, click on re-engage customers, and then you can just read through them. Maybe customers who haven't ordered recently but used to do so frequently. Interesting. Or let's say customers who have opened emails frequently in the last 3 months. Great. That means people are reading our emails. So we can, or customers with a birthday today. That's an interesting one too. So you can just, or we don't have a birthday meta fields. In this case, we can't use it, but this one we can use. Customers who opened emails frequently in the last 3 months. Now, when you click it, all it does is just going to auto-complete the text for us. It's not going to save anything. So here we can just read through it. Shopify email opened. That's just the way to say it. Count at least 3. This is 3 months. That's 3 emails in 90 days. We can play around with it. We can say they have to open 5 emails in 30 days. Like, this is completely customized. And then once we hit the button at the bottom right saying apply, it's actually going to filter our list. So now we're showing just 50 of over 4,000 customers. That just means this is everyone. Once I hit apply, it's going to filter this list to way less. Let's see. It's only going to bring up 2 customers. And the reason is because we also don't send emails. So this store specifically is not sending any emails. So there's not many that could have opened the emails. But now we end up with 2 customers. And if we see this is exactly what we wanted, you click Save Segment, give it a descriptive name. I usually just like to call it by what it exactly is re-engage. Engage, and what was it? We used emails opened in, we used 1 month or 30 days. Then save, return to email. and it's automatically going to select it for us. And you can see we had, I think, 1,000 something before. Now we actually only have 2 emails. The number in the brackets just shows how many emails are we actually targeting. And now when we send this email, it's only going to be sent to this one segment. An easy way for us to customize all of these messages. Obviously, we would do the exact same in automations. But yeah, this is just an easy way for you to do it. And I'm actually not going to send it. I'm even going to delete it. Since this is not my store, I'm also going back, and this is the other way to reach it. You can go in customers, segments, and then we can see all the segments. This is a new one, is re-engage, and I want to delete this one. I hope this was helpful. If it wasn't and you have any questions, obviously either join our calls or send me a message, post in the community, and I'm happy to explain a little bit more about that.